You can't just decide that without telling me. So cut it short. This is the opening day of my new restaurant. They'll expect me to be there, and they'll expect... I really don't care. Part of our arrangement was that we'd consult each other before making a decision, and you didn't. So how you're supposed to be in two places at once really isn't my problem. Don't forget, we are still married. We promised to do whatever it took to make sure nothing interfered with our careers. Well, if you don't show up, then that will certainly interfere with my career. You're back. How was school? Sort of. I suppose you're old enough to know the truth. Your aunt and I are separated. We have been for the last 6... No. We had to keep it quiet. Divorce is viewed differently here in Japan. It's not as common as in the States, and Yuki and I don't want our personal issues to interfere with our careers. Yes. You don't know how much that means to me, kid. Yes, I will. Maybe, but I think she's mature enough to understand why we did it. It has been. Well... No. Of course. I just haven't gotten around... Yuki was ready to have kids, and I wasn't. We discussed the possibility of having children when we first got married, and I kept pushing it back. I wanted to focus on my... But you know how women are. At some point, their biological clock starts ticking. She didn't want to wait anymore. No. After that huge argument, we started to drive each other crazy. I became acutely aware of all those small things Yuki did that I hated. We fought all the time, and at some point, we agreed that this wasn't working anymore. And that's how it's been for the last 6 months until we can figure out a more permanent solution. You guys don't count. You practically take care of yourselves. I'm just here to provide the roof. Part of our agreement for our separation was that we will both do whatever it takes to keep up the pretense of marriage when it involves our careers. She's going on some sort of retreat with her girlfriend. Normally we consult with each other before booking any trips to prevent something like this from happening. But this time Yes. Yes. No, her friend who is a girl, not her... She is very much into men. I mean, very into men. Trust me, she's definitely a fan of the... I didn't realize how late it's gotten. I have an early start tomorrow. True, but I have an even earlier start than usual.
Good morning. Today we'll be discussing the differences between military grenade weaponry and... The fundamental difference between the two is that military grenade weaponry are configured for energy output, which recreational weaponry is closely regulated so it can't actually destroy the gear frame. Since the shields on a gear get the brunt of the damage, we consider a depowered gear in recreational match.
What if someone brought in an unregulated weapon for a match?
Before every match, the equipment of each gear is checked and double-checked to ensure the energy output is within proper parameter.
What about the qualifier matches? There was a gear that did some energy output.
During that specific qualifier match, the gear's energy core is what surged with additional power. Although, I must admit, I've never seen a core do that before. Hopefully this... Smart move. Don't give away your advantage. Let's get back to the lesson.
Finally! That took you a while. I texted before heading over here so we'd be on time. What about you guys?
Sorry. We were having lunch and I guess...
Never mind. We have more important things to discuss. Our gears need a lot of maintenance to return to peak fighting condition. And the next round is to... I don't know why, but everyone I talked to was really rude and unhelpful. What?
Nothing. It's just, sometimes you can come across a little harsh.
I'm just honest.
Sure, but honesty doesn't make people like you. You need to get in touch with your soft, warm, feminine side.
Is that what you do?
Yes! I mean to the warm thing, not the soft and feminine thing. I'm just going to shut up now.
Before you do, did you manage?
Nope.
You forgot.
Maybe?
What about you, Mayu? Can your father...
Unfortunately, he's backing the team I was originally supposed to join. When I was invited onto the team, Father was so happy, he promised he'd sponsor. Even though I never joined them, he can't go back on his promise.
You had that interview yesterday, didn't you? Why am I not surprised? Where's the report?
Didn't you just use it?
No, they're not.
Ooh, what about those? And those?
Oh, I suppose that makes sense.
Anyway, I guess we're back to square.
Back? We never left square one.
Another meeting? Okay, in the meantime, the rest of us should continue. I'll take another look at what ACE offers. Maybe there's some kind of campus grant or funding we can apply for. Mayu, do you think you could reach out to some of the other major corporations we haven't talked to yet? Maybe with your background, you'll have more luck than we would.
Maybe Sho can ask around local businesses?
Okay.
Good idea. Hopefully, we'll find someone. But there's a chance we might have to fight with... Okay, we have our plan. Text me if you guys get any leads.
I'm off then. I've got some stuff to take care of.
I hope you mean reaching out to the businesses, Sho, and not playing your video games.
Of course that's what I meant. The arcade industry is a lucrative place to find a sponsor.
Sho.
Okay. Let's go find a...
I'll be going too. Tell me if your friend is successful.
Hold on. What's your business in the... Alright, go ahead and swipe.
Never would have guessed you like it rough. It's okay. I like this side of you. Nothing. I wanted to get a better reading on your core. I'm not altering anything that... To figure out how your core was able to sustain such a high energy output for so long without completely burning out. Given the size of your core and the cooling system, the heat dissipation doesn't seem like it would have sustained longer. To figure out how your core was able to... Given the size of your core and the cooling system, the heat dissipation doesn't seem like it would have sustained longer than a few... Maybe there's a direct coolant injection to the primary source? I also didn't consider the acceleration of airflow given the hidden frame openings. Here, I'll prove I wasn't changing anything. Huh? I'm sorry. So, I guess you wouldn't want to know that your primary weapon can actually benefit from an airflow exhaust here and here. You see right there? It'll still require validation testing though. You should probably get your engineer to check it out. Yeah, you know, the person who makes sure all your gears are working properly and helps... They help a lot when it comes to major repairs or new items, but an engineer on your team takes care of any general maintenance and the like. You definitely would. And luckily for you, you already have... Just think about it. Yeah. I promise I won't. Bye. Neither are you. Neither did you.
What the hell are you kids still doing here? Your business here is done, and then you have to... You should get home. It's late.
Well, I'll see you around. Yep, it's a date.
Look, if you're hungry, you have to find your own food. I don't have time to cook today. Yes, just in a hurry. Oh, now you offer me a ride? A little too late for that. I need to get to school. I'll see you later. Hey! I am. Aren't you? I thought you'd be a little more excited than that. Well, I guess I just assumed that this had been hard for you. And I... What? You know, I found you... I called in a favor, but that doesn't matter. I've already set up your account with them, and repairs are underway. They started as soon as the paperwork was signed, so your gears will be as good as new in time for the match today. You don't have to. I promise I'd find you one. Sure, as long as I won't intrude on any. I think we'll get a really high mark. I feel really confident about it. I'm happy we were able to meet over the weekend and finish the project together. I think it made a huge difference than if we... Probably most of the afternoon. That's how long it used. Is something wrong? When should I come meet the team? Great, I'll see you then.
Sorry, only personnel may enter. Then it's undergoing repairs right now. You can get it when repairs are complete. Why? What is it? What? What is your phone doing in your gear is not a charge. Alright. Which gear? Wait here. Is there anything else?